Where are we going? Where are we going?
Where are we going? Go France, bro.
No, we're not. We've already been.
Oh.
We've already been there, haven't we?
Yeah.
So where are we going this time?
Bluebells.
Bluebells.
I don't know why this place.
And how long are we going for?
We're going until Friday, which is 3 days.
3 days.
3 nights.
3 days of fish and banging fun.
Banging.
Well, not me. I'm having a Swedish massage at the moment on this chair.
Oh, yeah, it's nice.
I've got some woman kneading me back. It's very nice.
I might have one myself.
But don't treat yourself to one. No, it's just for me. This is.
Waves.
You're having waves.
I might have some circles.
Oh, start.
There we go. Start.
Oh, it's very nice.
Ooh.
It's
Ooh,
very.
the circles.
Well, why can't I have circles?
Yeah.
Give me some circles. Look at this. Let's have a waves, circles. Oh. Oh, to the left, to the right.
That's why I had this car. So when I've had like
So you can just have a stressful day. You can have a nice little
I've had a
massage.
few days fishing. I've been laying on that bed.
Yeah.
I get back in the car on the way home, just switch it on, and I'm just here.
Oh yeah.
And then I've got a little happy ending button here that comes round.
Happy ending. Is it reach round?
Oh. Whoop 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 whoop. And we're here.
We're here. Bluebells Lakes.
Let's hope there's no queue. Let's hope it's not rammed.
Yeah, I remember all these. Yeah.
Let's hope it ain't rammed.
Let's hope it isn't rammed. That was a good journey actually, mate.
Aye.
Took us just over an hour.
Get some of these plants from my back garden on the way back.
Oh, there's some nice plants there, mate. Lovely.
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 Nope.
Oh my
Oh my
lordy,
God,
mate.
first time ever.
Way! I
First
brought the
time
look
ever.
for you, lad. I brought the look for you. There's no cars here. Right. In his Oasis coat that he's just had delivered. Look at him. Look at this fool. Catchdry lite.
Yes. And it is light. And it packs up tiny. You see how small it was?
No? Because you're behind
Literally packs up.
you're behind the car.
This is mega. This is absolutely not a lot. How the sleeves.
What size is that one? Medium?
This is a medium, okay.
Same as your other one?
Yeah. Yeah.
For a what, 6'1"?
6'1". It's nice though, isn't it?
It looks nice, yeah. The green's alright as well, actually. I like the green.
It reminds me of the old Parker jackets you used to have at school where they come all the way here with the fur on.
Yeah, used to the fur, yeah.
No, that's
So that's not going to be as warm then?
Huh?
It's not going to be as warm, it's not lined.
No, this isn't warm. This is just...
It's just like a summer waterproof
what we had
for
today.
rather than downpours.
Yeah, but it's completely waterproof. It's very much the same material as your tent.
Yeah, right.
Very much the same. I like it. I like how the sleeves are just, you know, puff them around like that.
Yeah, stop them tight.
Pocket on the inside.
We'll
Keep
have
some
to
boilies in there.
keep some boilies in.
Few boilies. Good fish.
We'll have to test it out later, won't we?
Well, we pissed down this morning. We just
I know, we
missed
missed it, didn't
We
you?
got soaked. The other good thing is, because when you're catching a fish, when you've caught a fish, and you want to kneel down to the fish, they can be a bit
You can
restricted.
zip it from the
This
bottom.
one can zip from the bottom, so you can get your legs out like that. What a good idea that is.
A bit of a closer look. So yeah. Oh, it's quite soft, isn't it? Yeah.
You keep rubbing me like that, kid.
No, a bit rougher, but yeah, it's quite soft, isn't it? So what you got? Show
You
us.
keep rubbing it like that and it won't be
Show
soft,
us.
I'll tell you. Show you.
Pockets. Are they zippable? Are they
I'll
zippy? Yeah,
zip up
they are.
waterproof.
Oh, it's quite fleecy,
bit further, a
fleecy,
bit further.
fleecy inside.
Yeah, it's very fleecy.
So then you've got the
Nice
Velcro,
toggle zips.
Velcro on the old pockets.
Some
And, yeah.
toggle zips there.
Yes, very good. Obviously, it's got a split at the bottom,
Yeah.
just so you've got
Like
that
a
extra
little
bit
split for when I walk. You like
You've
that?
got the extra. So you've got the extra movement in the bottom bit,
Yeah.
and then what about? You've got the catchdry light on the back, which is nice.
I don't think there's...
Let's have a look at the inside. This one do it. Yeah. See, it's very much like a Gore-Tex coat.
Yeah,
to be fair,
very much.
because it's got the fleece line. This would be windproof. It is very much like a Gore-Tex coat.
It's very nice.
Nice big pocket on the front, isn't it?
Right.
And what about that side?
Get on the Parker baits.
What about this side?
The side.
Oh, yeah. It's
I think it's
all
the
right.
next model up from there.
Yeah, it's all right. That's nice.
It's right, mate. If you just think about it and have that downpour like we had earlier.
The cuffs are shaped as well, aren't
I
they?
like it
They're
'cause
longer on
the
the
water-
outside and shorter on the inside.
Yeah, I like it. And the
That's
water
good.
just
We'll have to test that out later on. Hopefully we'll have another downpour and you can
we are going to have a downpour.
and you can
Anyway,
put it on.
Often
Anyway, Talked about me.
We
Talk
are.
about your roddies.
We're locked and loaded.
Locked and loaded.
I'll show you. Come on with me.
Come with me.
Come with me, lad.
It's like a little drone following you.
Last time I fished here, no, it wasn't that. Last time I was over there, wasn't I? Time before that, fished that swim there.
The last time I came and you were across the other side when me and you came, that was a few years ago.
Aye. Bob Burgess fished here, I fished that one. I can't get out to the middle because that deep is crap.
You're deep as crap.
And my spod rod and marker rod are in beam repairs, both of them, so I've got to use the boat. So unfortunately, I can't go out as far as I want to. Because the deep is absolutely crap. It's a waste of time. And also, we've got down here, it's not very busy, but also it's not fishing well, according to Trevor. Hardly anything's coming out. So, anyway, delighted to be back out. Welcome to the channel. I'm Bezza. If you're new here, welcome. Welcome back to the old subscribers. Nice to see you. It's great to be back out on the bank with the old badgio. And do some cooking for me.
Already have?
Yeah.
What you had this morning, kid?
Sausage.
Not just sausage, did you?
Black pudding sausage.
Black pudding sausage.
Yeah.
Along with some muzzer. And...
Don't disturb my coffee, look. I'm getting lumps.
What? I thought you were going to put some sugar in it as well.
Okay, look at
It's probably because it's settled.
No, film that. Look at you. Look at it. What have you done to it? What have you put in there? Look at that. Look at that.
What's wrong with that, mate? That's a lovely cuppa, that is. Yeah, I reckon your coffee granules were off. That's what I reckon the problem was.
You'll make me an adult.
And
And you'll wash it.
You know you're gonna get complaints on the. You're gonna get some complaints come through you.
You're gonna get sacked if you know. Why bad you doing all the good things? Anyway.
So, more importantly,
as I was saying, welcome back. We are on swim 27 on the Mallard, fishing right next to Trevor the Bailey. And what we've done is got the boat out. It is really weedy, really weedy. I haven't had that much weed on here before. So got the boat out all the way out. I don't know how many wraps it is because, like I said, I'm using the boat, and the weed is quite high. And then all of a sudden it drops off. It goes from about 7 or 8 foot, and it drops off down 14 foot, and it's nice and clear. So just over the hump, I've dropped a little bit of bait, not even half a hopper full, and a solid bag. And I've got one of the Parker baits, mini magic beam wafters on there, a white one I think it is. Middle rod, over towards the left, a little bit further over. Again, this time it's really high weed, and then all of a sudden it drops off to nothing. So I'm fishing on the back of the weed. Again, a little bit of bait, the OG fruit and nut, the OG fish, all crumbed up, and a solid bag, but this time with the yellow Parker baits, mini magic beam wafter. Left rod, further on from that, just a little bit further on the back of the weed, I'm fishing the zig. Only a 7 foot zig, I think it is, 6 or 7 foot zig, just at the back of the weed in the hope that the fish are in and out, and they might just pick it up. And that's it.
that's it.
I'm sure Badger will film me next time I'm putting the rods out so you can see a little bit of action.
You just wanted to get out quick, didn't you?
Yeah, I wanted to get out quick because I've come off a night shift and I want to go to bed. Yeah. But the weed is really bad. You can see it, even full rod length out, you can see it stick over the water. So if I hook into a fish, it ain't going to be easy to get back in, especially with barbless rule on here. So the plan is to try and drop the lead quickly. I'm fishing with the PB leaders as well, so that might help with the take. Might confuse the fish a little bit when that drops off. But I don't know. Solid bag's the way to go with the weed. Like I said, there is very, very clear patch, a little bit of low-lying weed. Hence why I've gone with solid bags. If that doesn't work, I'm potentially going to go on to chod rigs. I haven't fished chod rigs in absolutely ages, so potentially chod rigs. Today we've got 19 degrees, a little bit of overcast, a bit of rain, fairly high pressure around about 1025, and then tomorrow pressure starts coming down, although it gets really hot, doesn't it? 23 degrees or something. Yeah. 23 degrees. At the moment we've got an easterly wind, I think it is, and then tomorrow it changes to a westerly, which will be coming across the lake that way. So all I know is it's not fishing well, hardly anything's coming out. Trev had one overnight, and then a couple of people have lost one here and there just because of the weeds. So as you can see, it's piled up there. Yeah. Piled up.
Fingers crossed, mate.
It's difficult to get the boat out as well. I put the boat in, it just won't go because it's stuck in weed.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to get the waders on and walk the boat out, I think. But for now, I've got a full belly. I've got a dodgy coffee. I'm going to go lie down. And,
Do you want another coffee, do you?
No, I'll be alright for a bit, thanks.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks though, Badger.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate you. I'm going to have a lie down, maybe fall asleep for an hour, and once I've had an hour, I'll be right as rain.
Hopefully, we'll get one on the bank. Fingers crossed.
But just, it's got that feeling about the lake. You know the feeling you get when you come to a lake. You just get that feeling. It's just.
Probably just need a poo, mate.
No, it's just that feeling.
That feeling.
That feeling. But
fish feeling.
I've got 3 days. So I've got 3 days to make something happen. So if I can't make something happen in 3 days, then something's seriously wrong. Whether I can land it or not, that's another thing. It's going to be difficult. I just tried when I put the boat out and the line was sinking in the weed. Just getting the line out of the water was hard. So
yeah, you can see it all in there, can't you?
Yeah.
Quite
That's all
thick.
there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to have to walk out to land the fish. Well, I've fished in weed before, so it's not the end of the world. It's just the barbless reel thing. So I've got the tail rubber on the leads quite loose, so it drops the lead straight away. I want the fish up in the water as soon as possible. And we'll see how it goes. Yeah,
Fingers crossed.
If the solid bags don't work, we'll put something else. Jods, zigs, maybe zigs tomorrow with that sun, because it's going to be baking. Me and Badger will be in our little tight shorts, won't we?
Yeah. Get the suns, get the vase. Here comes the little duckies.
Yeah, so yeah.
I might get one of them instead of the big ones. Are these dearer or cheaper?
Get that fake.
What's the price of these one, mate?
Oh, couldn't tell you, mate. I didn't pay.
But you get 10% off with Beza.
You get 10% off.
With code Beza. Well, how much are these? How much are these ones then?
I'll have to get back to you on that one.
How much are they?
I'll have to get back to you on that.
How
one.
much are they, kid?
See if there's a special price. But you can't put it on because you've got your fake tan and that, and I don't want to get ruined.
I haven't got fake tan at all.
You know, and your hair dye and that.
I didn't put it on my head. Right then, Sodja. Bye. Do you want a bit of oil on that, mate? Are you alright? Do you want a bit of oil on it?
You want that?
Do you want a bit of oil on it?
Yeah, that's fine. Cooking everything here looks great. We've got a big fucking cow on the side.
It's fucking huge, that
This
is.
is massive. It's like a 32-ounce steak, that is.
That looks mega, that does. Fucking hell, you need to turn them bad boys.
And that's it. I'm not doing the barbecue, bad you are.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
There's your fork. What the fuck's happening there? No.
Big gap steak. That's good, mate. Beautiful, that is.
How have you burnt it all?
Oh! That's good.
How have you burnt it all?
You fucking put it on. You put it on and left it while I was chopping all that up. Yeah, that you. What's coming on?
That steak will be done now.
Ah! I'm going to turn it over.
You're sweating.
Eh?
You're sweating.
I'm crying when the smoke's got me. That is nice. Could do with just not being burnt on one side.
Good bit of scran. I don't know how you burnt it, Badge, but there you go.
Eh?
I don't know how you burnt it, but I'll turn the camera off at this point.
That's what you call a fucking wrap, that is. Ooh. Nice cheeky wrap.
Look after you, don't I? Hey?
Yeah.
You've been looked after, Maverick.
Well, you burnt a bit of it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Mm. Peppers, onions, muzzer, fried up.
Bit of mayo in your moustache.
Bit of a mayo.
Yeah, nice.
Nice bit of rump
Nearly
steak.
done, nearly done. Good dinner. Well folks, as you can see, we have had a lovely, lovely feast. And yeah, the rods have been very quiet. Not even a little bleep, nothing at all. Been very cute. Badger's just gone down to wash up the pots and bits and pieces, because he's a good lad. And yeah, got proper full belly. And so have a couple of beers in the sunshine and hope that we get some action on these. You can see the weed there. That's just a low-lying weed here nearby, but you can actually see it sticks out the water there, and further out you can see it in places. But you know what? My gut feeling, you can see just beyond that bird there's fizzing, loads of fizzing. My gut feeling is that the fish is in this weed close in. Now, how I'm going to fish them I don't know. It might be a case of put out some solid bags close in. I think that might not be a bad shout. But I'm going to leave them where they are for this evening. I think they're all set. And then tomorrow morning, when I've had a little bit more sleep, I will come up with a new plan. Like I said, may stick out some chod rigs. Not sure. Solid bags maybe. Like I said, you can present a solid bag on these fairly easy. But definitely shown close in. There's been a couple of shows further around towards Trevor's Swim. Only, you know, 4 rod lengths out, 5 rod lengths out, something like that. And yeah, I've got the odd bit of fizzing here and there. So the fish are just going to take shelter in and out of those, you know, the weed beds. So just try and get them out into open water, get them feeding if we can. If not, we'll have to go into the weed and find them. But what a beautiful day. It's turned out to be a lovely evening, sunshine. It's absolutely glorious. And tomorrow it's going to be even hotter. I think we're looking at 23, 24 degrees tomorrow. So yeah, it's going to be nice. Sunbathing, a little bit of fishing, a little bit of chilling out. Exactly what I need. Haven't done the France vlog yet. I'm sure you would have seen the Wales vlog when I went down to Lux Lakes. Biggest fish in the lake. If you haven't seen that, get yourselves over to my channel. Well, not get yourself, you're already on the channel. If you haven't seen that, have a look back at my other video. I think it's the last one I've done. Nice trip down to Lux Lakes, really lovely lake. If you haven't seen it, have a look. Obviously not long got back from France. I'm still doing that vlog. I'm just struggling for time at the minute. So France vlog, it'll either be before or after this one, I'm not sure. More than likely, yeah, you probably have seen it. Had my PB out in France as well, so keep an eye on that one. And that's it, folks. I'm going to kick back now, sit in the sun, a couple of beers, and see if we can get these rods to do something, because I've not had a single beep. Not a single beep. There you go. What a beautiful night. Beautiful evening. Not many people on. There's still swims available. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 swims over there. There's a swim over there under the trees and one next to it, and potentially one next. 3 swims there. It's just so quiet down here. I'm not sure why. I've got a feeling people have heard about the weed and how much weed is down here. There's a lot. I've not known it like this before. So maybe that's put people off coming down. But I didn't know about it till I got here. So would it have put me off? Potentially. I was thinking about going to Linear. I was more leaning towards Linear, if I'm honest with you. But then I've ended up having my spod and marker rod. They've gone off for repair. I'm having the eyes changed on them. Get rid of the ceramic rings because they kept popping out, and have some proper forged air guides on them. But they're away at the moment, so I had to come somewhere where I can use the boat. So hence why we're down here. But still, not a bad shout. I love it down here. It's my favourite place. But I just wanted a little bit of a change. But we'll do Linear another time when I get them rods back. So yeah, nothing else to tell you, folks. Thanks for watching the video up until now. Hopefully there will be some fish. Doesn't feel like it at the moment. Doesn't feel like anything's going to happen. But I'll try and make it happen tomorrow. Catch up with you in a little while. Good morning, pineapple.
Pineapple?
Bring me a coffee, yeah? Anyway, makes me a coffee, little pineapple.
I'm a little pineapple.
Yeah, thank you.
We have less of that, thank you.
Little slurp. Get on the Parker baits, bosh ya. Right, rods are quiet all night. And
But there was lots of what?
lots of boshing out, but all down in that corner on the right hand side. So what have I decided to do? Something completely different and go all the way out in the middle. So
have you brought all 3 in, have you?
not yet, I've just brought one in. I can't make my mind up what to do. That's the honest truth. I've decided to make up a little withEl rig. with one of the Parker Baits yellow pop-ups on there, withy pool rig. Although there's not much weed out in the middle, there's some low-lying weed, and I want the rigs to sit proudly over the top. So I thought I'd give it a try. I haven't used one for a long time, so I'll give it a try. So I'm thinking, I found a spot as far out as I can possibly go, right in the middle. There's no weed at all, no weed for about 3 or 4 wraps around it. So I'm going to put a little bit of bait out, maybe 2 rods on it, and then the other rod I might stick chod rig on there and try and fish into the weed in front of me. Fish have been shown out for to Trevor swim all evening, to be honest with you, so I think they're all out there, but I think they are in the weed.
You're talking down here, around here.
Yeah, so they're all, I think they're out from some fizzing yesterday, so I mean I could whack out some solid bags. You know, there was no fish showing on the deeper when I went out into the main bowl, but they will come out there. It's just most of the time they're going to spend the time in the weed, but it's just not easy to fish from, especially when you've got no spot and marker rod.
It's a beautiful day though.
Beautiful.
Beautiful mate. Beautiful day.
So, yeah, there's fish cruising out there now, look. See them on the surface over there.
I don't know if I'll pick them up on camera.
Probably not.
No.
So they're in that corner there.
So they're over here, I think.
Yeah. And we're out here.
And we're over here. Yeah,
so,
that looks good.
But they might come across. So I'm going to have a bed of bait towards that swim out there, bed of bait out, and I'm going to put withy pool rig on top. And see if we can get something. I don't normally fish with pop-ups, but on here I think it's going to be wise.
So let me just blow this insect off.
Let's have a look how the rig sits in the water.
It's going to be about 24, 25 degrees today.
It's going to be beautiful, man. Beautiful. That's why I took you on holiday, Badge.
Sweet.
Changed the pop-up this time because the other one wasn't buoyant enough. This one is another Parker Baits yellow pop-up, but this has been soaked in a special little goo.
But it's from you.
It's a goo.
A little goo.
Little goo. Let's see how it sits in the water.
Oh, lovely. Look at that. Just sitting up proud, isn't it?
Looks lovely, doesn't it? Let's turn it around that way so you can see it better. Look at that. Ready to rock. And if you've not made a withy pool rig up, that is your answer.
If it's weedy.
Nope. That is your answer.
If you need it.
Places don't allow you to fish Ronnie rigs and 360 rigs.
Oh, right.
That's the answer to it. Right, let's get it in the boat. We'll get it out. And then I am going to fish close in. I'm going to put one rig on this one outside. Out there. With a bit of bait. And then I am going to fish this because I've had fish boshing it in front of me. In all the fish that have been showing are in front of us here. Like 6 or 7 rod lengths out. So I'm going to put one on a baited spot. And the others I'm going to fish either with chod rigs or bags into the weed, because I'd be stupid not to when I can see them showing. But we are going to put a better bait out for any eventualities during the night.
Yes.
With the fish.
And what you got there? Tell me
so we've got a little bit of crumbed OG fish, OG fruit and nut. We've got some whole OG fruit and nut. To that, and it's all been glugged in fish sauce.
Glug juice, fishy sauce.
Yeah, and I'm just going to spread it.
Oh yes,
just a little bit of bait.
Get a good spread in, kid.
Get a good spread out, because the spot that I found is absolutely clear as a whistle.
It's a good bit of bait that is, mate.
There is a little bit of low-lying weed, but we're gonna go with that. I'm going to spread this bait around the area.
Yeah, that's good amount. I've never seen you put so much bait in.
Come on, mate, let's just try. I've got the money in.
You just float. You just throw money out. How much money you part there? About 10 quid, 10, 20 quid gone out. Dush, gone.
Have it out there, mate.
Yeah, you can actually get quite a lot of bait in that, can't you?
Well, now the problem is it going to fucking float?
And it's especially Titanic.
With this weed here, it's hard to get the boat out.
You need to get your waders on, mate. It's not going to move.
Yeah.
No, it's stuck.
Get a little stick.
A little stick.
Yeah. I will get my waders on.
You need to get your waders on and get out there, mate.
I will do. Just not right now. I've been using a stick, which is now in the top. So we'll find a stick.
Why don't you use your stick that's your throwing stick, mate, which is just above
your...
Your...
Good thinking, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Couldn't find it.
Yeah, because you put it up there last night, kid.
Yes, it's so shallow here. There's a few rocks and that. You just got to give it a little bit.
You can see all the weed here. Oh, give it a little shove.
Just give it a little shove out there.
Off you go, beauty.
There you go. She's
Oh, she's floating. She's floating. Oh, she's off. Look at the little puff of juice there.
And we'll just undo the bail line. We'll hold, keep the line out of the weed. We're going to hold it up.
Hold it up.
And then we're going to press number C. Number C.
Oh, it's off.
Got quite a distance to go, this has.
But look how fast it is. See you later.
Get the grass up that way.
Oh, shit, pulled your line.
Oh, no, that's fine.
It's off, it's going. It's on the way.
Keep a bit of a tight line, keep the line out of the water.
Feed it off, feed it off. Look at that orange on your finger, mate. It's nice, that is.
It's all the goo. It's the Parker bait.
Go.
Goo. 26 wrapped out.
26 wraps out.
Yeah. Which is not even centre of the lake, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it?
I'll try and keep a tight line on this, just to keep the line up at the water. Once it's got
You
to
don't
the spot,
snag in or anything.
I'll just let it go then. Let it drop down. I think he stopped. And we're going to come right at it. Drop hopper too.
Yeah,
And we're going to let it come home. All on its own.
Oh, and
then what's going to happen is, this rod is going to get swapped with them ones, because my right rods are going to cast out towards here, to where, as far close to the fish as I can get.
Cool. So that's your first one done then?
Yeah. Just messing about with getting caught.
Jesus, look at all the grass on it. I feel the water flying off it. Oh, look at the speed of him. Oh, I can feel the splashback.
Oh,
Yeah, it's splashing on your face.
I'm beating the boat, look.
It's a race. Oh my god, look at all that on there.
Oh,
there's a nice little bit of grassage.
these were just in the solid bags, these were. That's it for now, Badge. You can.
Alright then, mate. What I'll do is say bye.
What I'm going to do is.
Let me know when you're ready for your second run and what you're doing with it, mate, and I'll be back.
Some Johnny rigs.
Ah.
Come here. To me, lad. You're in amongst them, that's the main thing. Right, that one rod has got to be switched over. Over to you. Now it's in there. And this one.
Nothing there, mate.
Don't want to nick in the rig, you'll have a bloody hook in his mouth. Right, that's that one set.
And we'll just close that up.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get that wave straight away. Go.
Ooh, there's all weed flashing. I'm getting splatted everywhere here.
Oh,
look at all the weed at the top of your thing spinning round. Dear Lord.
Get it off after.
So, what have you just put out there then, kid?
Out where?
Into the weed, what have you done? What was that?
Chodrig.
You didn't tell me what you'd done.
I was talking to you through it while I did it, wasn't I?
Did you? Yeah.
Did I not?
I thought you just went, that'll do.
Oh. Did I talk about it before?
Jesus Christ. No, because the camera wasn't on. You were talking to me at the tent about it, but I wasn't on.
Badger, come on, you need to have told me that.
I just did. I said you're not going to tell me about it?
Yeah. So, I decided we've got a baited spot out there, 20 odd wraps. And they're the bait. You want some weed? Want some weed?
Are you eating weed?
Some weed. Problem with this stuff, man, it's choked up. And then I keep seeing the fish showing at around 35 yards. And I thought I've got to fish for them. And the only way to fish for them really is either solid bags or choddies. So I've made a quick choddy rig, chucked that out. And I think with this one I may do a solid bag and we'll see what's working.
Nice.
With solid bags pick up some fish.
So you're fishing in the weed?
I'm fishing in the weed.
In the weed.
If the fish are in the weed, I fish in the weed.
Wicked.
If they're not in the weed, I don't
They're
fish
not in the weed.
So, the solid bag rigs that I've been making up, you know, with the lead separate.
Yeah.
I won't be able to do that on this occasion. They'll have to be made up properly.
Beautiful.
And I'm going to have to cast them out properly.
And what are you going to do with the last rod?
I just fucking said that. I just fucking said, you've not been listening, right? I don't like being on camera and haven't brushed my teeth yet, Badge.
Yeah, I can tell.
Especially with the old 4K, you know what I mean? Picks up everything.
4K pictures.
4K teeth.
I'm going to try and put this on the floor and see if I can get this little duck wandering around.
4K teeth, Badge.
4K teeth. I'm here, mate, in front of you. Go on, Jesse. What's your boat doing? Little manoeuvring to keep it level.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll be able to get it? I don't think you'll be able to do it. Or he could just sink the Titanic here. He's going to hit it with the weight and pop the boat down. All the ducks are ringing around the boat thinking he's got bait in it. Have you done it? That was a bit short, that was, mate. Like yourself.
I think you've ever hit the tip of your life, have you?
Hit the bottom, mate, I do.
I'm a funny guy. It's been very quiet on the video, isn't it?
Huh?
It's been very quiet on the video.
What do you mean?
We ain't done much.
Been enough fish, has there? Been nothing.
Had food.
Food? More food?
But no fish.
No fish. We need fish.
The place is rammed now, so considering we got here yesterday it was nearly empty.
Yeah.
It's now rammed, every swim's taken. But lads moved in next door. He's fishing fairly close to where I am on my left hand rod. All with a baited spot. Some 20 odd yards out there, wraps I mean. But yeah, bailiff came round, did a rig check. Happy with everything. But that was the solid bag that Badger reeled in.
Only because I thought it was the nearest one.
Typical, I go to the loo for 5 minutes and that's when the bailiff comes round. So anyway, Badger chose the right rod, which was the solid bag, which I'd rather not have moved, but it doesn't matter, it's done now. So now we've changed the solid bag, we've gone on to a 7-foot zig and got the deeper out, found out where the weed is and then where it just drops off to 9 foot. And I've got a 7-foot zig in about 9 foot of water, just beyond the weed.
Beautiful.
Hopefully if the fishes are swimming through, guys.
Is that the swim?
Like
I think they go like that, mate. That's just the waves.
Up and over the weed.
Oh, right, going up and over. Yeah. The mermaids.
Yeah, like that.
Don't they like this?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Your mum remembers that. Hi Mum, haven't seen you in ages.
Dickhead.
It's been a couple of weeks.
It's been a couple of weeks.
So, anyway, zig rig is out there, 7 foot in 9 foot of water.
So you'll be fucking 9 foot of water in a minute.
We tried the, what did we try earlier? We tried the solid bag.
Yes.
We had the chod rig on, we had that in the weed, just to see if we could do it, and I peppered a few baits around it. There was absolutely nothing. But now, I've moved the chod rig out onto the baited spot with the other rig. The other rig's on the withEl rig. To the right of it now, I've got a chod rig, so I've got a bit of both just in case there was some low-lying weed. If I had my spod rod, marker rod, I'd be able to find out where I'm fishing out.
Where are they, Jace?
Being repaired.
Being repaired.
So I can only look on the boat. On the boat it looks clean, on the deeper, so I'm happy with that spot. Whether it'll produce or not, we'll see. Now we've got to zig out and we'll leave it, not touching anything else for the evening.
Woo! Ooh, ready for a barbecue? Ready to get some meat in your life?
What we got?
Get some meat in your life.
I had some meat last night, I've had.
Well, your own meat.
Hey?
He's a little lad. He's a little lad here. Look at him.
So you stood on, mate?
I've stood on what?
You stood on that log.
Just remember, catchdry,
Bezza,
10% off, 6'1". He stood under here.
Watch yourself.
Obviously, look, right, my head, there you go, my head is actually stuck under here. Jace has got about 2 foot of room, but he's 6'1". If you're over 6'1", don't get a medium. XL probably is your best bet.
You're a funny guy. Right, look at this. Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There you go. Look.
Hold on.
Yeah, his head doesn't quite touch.
Watch this stuff.
But you got a new coat, haven't you?
I've got a new coat.
You got a new
You've
coat.
seen it yesterday, but you filmed it non-stop.
No, I didn't.
What about the bacon there? Is the bacon thick?
The bacon is so thick. I actually thought it was 2 slices together, but it isn't.
Last night the sausage was really thick.
Did have a bit of black pudding, did it?
There's some black pudding.
They're quite nice, they were.
I've got a joke for you anyway. Ring-a-ring.
That's a good joke, though.
I'm not saying it.
Oh, you're not gonna, just in case.
Look, your friends. Oh, quick! I've got to film them.
Little baby ducks out there. Little baby ducks. They're following his boat out earlier. Yeah. They thought he was going to be dropping bait, but
yeah, well.
Teased him, lad. Right then, hopefully there'll be some fish in a bit then.
Well, folks, it is very, very cute. No sign of fish out in front of me at all since I've been here. Which begs the question, why did I choose this swim? Well, number of reasons. I knew the fish were in this sort of area because I spoke to a couple of people when I got here, but I couldn't actually get near them with the swims that are available. I couldn't get right on them, so this was the nearest I could get. And the wind's changed directions a couple of times now since I've been here, but the fish still haven't moved. About an hour ago, well, just before I put that zig out, we had another show, probably again only about 40 wraps out. Not 40 wraps out, about 40 yards out, again in front of Trevor's swim. They seem to be just holding up in that area. They must be on the edge of the weed, hence why I've stuck that zig out. So it's pretty weedy from here all the way across, up and down, around about 7 or 8 foot, and then it gets to about roughly 10 wraps out, and then it just drops off to about 9 foot, 10 foot, and that's where I've stuck the zig, in the hope that any fish that are playing about in the weed, I'll swim past and take the chances. But obviously when you go out into the main bowl, which is where I've got the baited area, that's, you know, I think it's about 20 foot of water, I think it is roughly. The fish are still feeding that. The pressure's not too high at the moment. It's actually dropped today compared to yesterday. So I'm still hopeful for that spot. I just need the fish to get over that way. And I've not seen any shows at all apart from this right hand corner. So it's not surprised that Trevor's had a fish this morning. I think it was about 5 AM. Nice little 20 odd pound, a lovely scaly one. And again the same yesterday, he had one at 4 in the morning. And I believe he's caught them both on the zigs. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the zigs. Oh no, I think the first one was on a wafter and the second one was on a zig. So it's not, yeah, I'm not surprised that he's catching, but obviously he's got his own baited spot. He's probably feeding that spot ever since he's been on that swim. So the fish know where the bait is constantly. So without encroaching, I've gone as far right as I possibly can with the right rod and stuck the zig out. Let's see if we get anything. Badger's just sat in my car, he's charging up his phone, and I'm just sat scrolling through crap on social media. But it just doesn't feel like I'm going to get anything on this session. It really doesn't, but you just never know. I feel like I'm chopping and changing, gone from, you know, the baited spot to throwing out a chard, throwing out a solid bag. I'm just changing up bits and pieces because, you know, if they're not showing, not one fish is showed on the deeper out in the open water, not one fish, but we're seeing them close in where the weed is. So what do you do if you want to fish for them? You can't find a gap because it's literally choked with it. So you've either got to stick out a chard or stick a solid bag in amongst them, but then it's, you know, it's not a lot of bait to draw them in, is it? You're just hoping that fish swims past and takes it. So I think I've edged my bets and I've put the 2 rods out on the baited spot, because I think that's the one that's more likely to get me a bite. If the fish do go out there, they will get the reds down and I'll get a take. I've got, like I said before, I've got the withEl rig on there, and I've got a chod rig out there as well. So we'll see how we go. Still having a chill time. We've got the rest of this evening. What time is it now? 5:30. Have a barbecue a little bit later on. A few beers. Obviously yesterday I had an early night because I'd been on nights. Got down here after night shift and I was knackered, so I had an early night. Tonight I'll stay up until it's dark probably. A few beers, have a natter, and put the world to rights. And then, and yeah, I'm just going to leave the rods for this evening. Not going to touch them. Leave the zig out all night and leave the bait spot all night. And we'll see how we go. There's not much else I can do, to be honest with you. Hopefully the fish will start pushing across there, and if they do, I think we'll get a take. But we shall see. We'll see how it goes. And that's it. We've got till tomorrow morning to make something happen. Not tomorrow morning, the morning after, to make something happen. And then I won't be out fishing there until August, because July I've got a holiday with the missus. We're away for a couple of weeks. Nice little cruise around the Greek Isles, a couple of days in Rome. And so that month is pretty much taken up with bits and pieces, so I'll be back out in August. Not sure exactly where, but we shall see. So until then, I'm going to kick back, and hopefully this evening, when things start going dusk, that's when the fish were showing yesterday. They were boshing out right in front of Trevor. It was like a dolphin show. So hopefully that'll happen again this evening, and hopefully they'll push across towards me. You never know. Fingers crossed. Right then, I'm going to kick back, have a beer Moretti, and I'll catch up with you in a little while. Before I go, I just wanted to say that everything is being recorded on a GoPro now. I used to have my SLR and big lenses and all that, and it's such a bulky thing to carry around with me. I'm thinking of selling it. I've got a big gimbal as well. I'm thinking of getting rid of it all, and everything's going to be on the GoPro in 4K. So hopefully it's better footage. But we'll see. We'll see on this vlog. Well, I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Absolutely knackered. You want to put the ball away now then?
Huh?
Should put the ball away now?
Yeah. Put it away, kid.
I will.
Oh, you did. What are you doing? Boy? It's juice on me like that, ain't fair.
Cool you down,
You
lad.
could have got me head more.
Cool you down, lad.
Oh.
That shirt was like that this morning when you woke up. I don't know what you were up to.
Oh yeah.
How are we doing, lad?
That's better.
What are you doing here?
What
are we doing? What are you making?
Little frog, kid.
Hey, look at that.
That's a bit of meat, that is, kid.
That's so nice. You just having that and I'll have the steak, yeah?
Yeah.
You've already turned it over.
I know, but
You're messing it up, mate.
I'm not.
Leave the steak to me.
I just don't want it sticking. I didn't want it sticking.
I want it stuck and brown. Not like cereal. So
I don't want the...
Shouldn't keep turning it.
I didn't want it to be.
Stuck to
yeah, which is fair enough, but I needed it, fuck you. I needed it to make sure it wasn't all stuck.
What have we got? Because we had more than that. What are the other things?
I don't know, you...
Sit here waiting patiently for my little brother.
Well, the good news is nothing's really burnt this time.
That's good news, mate. Glad you've learned after yesterday's debacle.
We could do with a bit of oil on them, really. Oh yeah, really.
Not as thick as the bacon, are they?
No, not as thick as bacon.
You'd have thought there was 2 pieces on the bacon, wouldn't you? Doing a good job, man.
Eh?
Doing a good job, you are.
Thanks, mate.
Look at that, bit of chisel. Right, then turn this off and I'll eat.
Them burgers are going to be done, mate.
Yeah.
Do you want to wrap with them?
Well, good morning, people. It's been a very quiet night again. No bleeps, nothing on the rods. Last night we had the same again on the right hand side, boshing out, dolphin show, out in front of Trevor's swim and beyond. There was some boshing out towards the middle as well, but no luck, no touches, no nothing. Lad next door, he's had nothing. So I don't know what else to do. Got to a point now I've tried everything. I've had solid bags, I've had chod rigs, I've had zigs, I've had baited spot, and they just don't seem to want to know. I don't think much is coming out from what I can see either. I've been up since 4 AM, sat at the end of my bed looking, and yeah, feeling tired now. What is it? Let me see. So it's 25 past 8 now. I've got to pack up tomorrow morning, so I've got 24 hours to make something happen. Just one fish, that's all I want. £1 fish. So yeah, don't know what to do. It's a bit of a tough one. That was strange. Rod tipped end just bounced. No sounds off the alarm, but just bounced. Yeah, so have a look at it. There we go, look. It's looking beautiful. Looking beautiful. Lovely weather today. I was just talking to the lad next door and I was talking about the weed that's been coming out. And since the spawning there was a hell of a lot of naturals in those weeds, but snails, it's just loads of naturals for them to eat, so maybe that's why they've gone off the food, who knows, but not long spawned. Just gotta hope and pray something happens this evening. Morning. How are we?
Your coffee, your majesty. I have just made it for you fresh.
Thanks, mate. It's very kind of you, isn't it? There we go. Look at that, Parker baits. Go on the Parker baits. Don't think I've mentioned actually on this trip.
Mentioned what?
Got 10% off your first order. Get over to Parker Baits, put in the code Beza. Get off, you fat. Oh. This smells nice. What kind of coffee is that?
Cappuccino.
It's too hot, Nick. Can't touch it. Too hot. It's going to burn my lip.
Ah! I think you'll find that's very nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Good morning.
Nice.
Good morning.
There we go, look. No fish.
So, how's the fish doing?
No fish. I've just told them all it's just dead.
It's you've not even had a little beak, have you?
Nothing. There we go, folks. We're all sorted. Had a bit of a switch up. Took the boat out. Just because that spot, that's right out in the distance with the bait on, hasn't produced a thing. Well, nothing has. The chod rigs have not produced. Solid bags haven't. So I thought the only thing I can think of is to come close, as close in as possible without hitting the weed. So I think it's around about 13 or 14 wraps out. We got a load of weed and then all of a sudden it just drops off from about 7 foot down to 10 and 11 foot, and it's nice and flat. Very, very low lying weed on there. So I've put 2 rods right next to each other within half a rod length apart. Little bit of bait, probably about 1 kilo of bait over 2 rods. And yeah, got the withy rig on there and the choddy rig. So they should be presented nicely if there is any low lying weed. I shouldn't have any issues, but nothing else is working. That's all I could come up with, to be honest with you. Still not seeing any fish in my area, nor next door to my left. All the fish were shown this morning out in front of Trevor and out in the middle of the main bowl. So nothing close in. I've not even had a liner since I've been here, and there's 2,000 odd fish in here, so you'd expect to have something if the fish were in this area, but unfortunately not. If you're coming down in July, I believe some of the lakes are closed because they're getting the weed cutter in and they're getting all the weed out, because it is quite bad. Never known it this bad before. So yeah, so keep an eye on the Facebook page, because like I said, there are some dates on there where it's closed. So yeah, Badger's just about to cook some food, have some sausages, cup of coffee, and I'll sit and relax for the day. And I'm going to have a kip this afternoon because I've been up since 4, so I'm a bit tired. Hopefully this little spot will produce. It is literally on the back of the reed. You can see it go all weedy, and it just drops off and goes flat. So hoping my line lays okay through the weed. But I let the lead drop naturally, didn't put any resistance on it, let it drop to the deck. Hopefully I haven't got a line that's up in the air on top of the weed, but hey ho, just got to keep trying. Right then, I'll go and have some food, and I'll catch up with you a little bit later, hopefully with the fish in the bag, because I'm not running out of time now. Fingers crossed. Well folks, it is 8 o'clock in the evening and still not a sniff. I did have one touch on the zig rod earlier on, one little bleep. It's the first bleep I've had since I've been here, and yeah, we've got this evening and through the night to bag one, but at the moment it's looking like a blank. We just had German doner kebab, me and Badger, and yeah, I'm ready to turn into the bivvy, to be honest with you. Been up since 4 o'clock and I'm absolutely whacked. Stayed awake all day. It's been too hot to sleep, so I'm going to retire a bit early. I'm going to be up fairly early to pack up tomorrow. I'm not sure if I did mention, brought the rods in, close in. I think I did mention it. So we're just off the weed bed now, 10-11 foot of water, and a little bit of bait on top. I've also chucked over a kilo of the 18mm OG fruit and nut, just a kilo over the rods, because most of the bait I've been putting in is crumb. I was wondering, maybe the smaller fish are clearing that up and it's not leaving me with much bait, so decided to put in a kilo of boilie over the spot and see if that brings a change in look. But there's been a few fish out over the far. I'll show you now. Over the far back there's been a few fish out. When those lads turned up the day after I got here, they tried to get in the swims down to my left, and I told them that all the fish that I've seen are all out in that area over there, so they took my advice and went over, and they've had a few fish between them. So it's not been fishing completely dead, but it's not been that many out, to be honest with you. Trevor's had a couple and Dave had some, so yeah, I'm not surprised given that all the fish are in that corner. And the fact that I've had no liners or anything tells me there's been no fish in my area. Hey ho, still had a great few days. Don't forget, if you want try some of the Parker baits, the freshest bait in the game, get over to the website, put in the code BEZA and you'll get 10% off your first order. And if you like the new catchdry lite, haven't had a chance to try it out in the rain, but cracking coat. Have a look at it, have a look on the website. They've got out trousers as well now. You've got the winter coat, there's a smaller jacket, there's all sorts. Go and have a look on the website, and if you want 10% off, again, put in the code BEZA, you'll get 10% off, so a nice little saving. But yeah, thanks for watching the video up until now. Sorry there's been no fish on this occasion, well, not yet, but I haven't done a lot of filming either, because to be honest with you, I've just been enjoying the crack with the lads and what have you. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to get my head down, watch probably a little bit of YouTube till I fall asleep, and yeah, if I don't see you in the night with the fish, I'll probably catch up with you in the morning while we're packing up before we head back home. And I won't be out then until August time. As I said, I've got a family holiday, or me and the missus are going on a cruise around the Greek Isles in the mid-July, so we won't be back out fishing till August maybe. Not sure where, but wherever I am, I'll get a vlog out and you'll see me. So I'll catch up with you in the morning and have a good night's sleep, unless I get a fish in the night. Last day going this morning. Can you believe it? Doesn't feel big now.
No.
Fat new baited spot.
Nice. I don't want to pick that.
Can't believe it.
Can't believe you've got it. We're going in about 4 hours. I thought I heard you let go though. I thought I heard it go beep.
You get me the weed. You get me the bloody weed in it. See it over there?
I can, yeah.
Bloody delighted.
Bloody delighted.
Not very big.
It's
You don't care what this thing.
It's a fish, mate. Really? Jesus. Just keep walking out to him, mate, and get it. You got your waders on, mate. You got your waders on, lad. In the bag. In the bag. He's in. He's done it. About flipping time, kid. If you bring it a bit further back, mate, I'll try and hold it. Oh, right, it's in. Drop him.
Chod rig. It's worked.
Nice.
Right, you pop that on. Let's stand. Oh, it's a nice long one. Yeah. So it's only like a 20 or something. There you have it. Literally last knockings, 4 in the morning on the last day. We've got this beautiful zip linear off the baited spot on the choddy rig. One of the Parker baits pop-ups on there. And I'm over the moon. A little blank saver.
Yeah. And the last knockings.
Little blank saver. You little beauty.
Beautiful fish.
Thank you very much. Back with the pics.
Absolutely beautiful, mate.
Go back home. You're a free man. There you go. Go on, girl. Straight down to the weed. Talk about blank saver. Talk about a blank saver.
Well, that saved you by, didn't it, lad?
How am I ever going to sleep? Huh?
That was awesome, mate.
How happy, mate.
That's made a difference, hasn't it? That?
Some lads.
Shit, I got moved. I heard.
Feels good. Filming me, filming you.
Filming me, filming you.
Go back to this one.
We need to go back to that one.
You're in. Little fishy.
Well, you got to save for yourself, kid.
I've got to say, I've got to weigh the sling. It's a couple of... It's all now.
You do that now, then. It's a bit wet.
Same £4.
Oh, £21 then.
No. 27.5.
Was it? Oh, 27, sorry. I thought it was 25.
23.5. The wet sling. 23.5. That'll do me. Can't grumble at that, can we?
No.
Eh? How am I going to sleep now?
I don't know how you're going to sleep, mate. Film me, filming me.
Got the trophy. Got the trophy.
Got a table. Got myself a table.
Main thing is getting right back out on the spot. Isn't it? That's the main thing.
Right, anyway. What happened?
So what happened was, come all the way down here, I've been here for days and days. And all of a sudden, got a little fishing just before we go home. 4 in the morning, beautiful backdrop, beautiful little zipline here. The actual weight, 23.5 pound. Yeah. 23, sling was £4, wasn't it?
Yeah.
23.5 pound. Oh, what a little sense of relief.
Massive.
Had some luck this year, no?
Right at the end as well.
You know, so still time for that other rod to go. It's on the spot next to it. That was on the chod rig.
Choddy rig.
Yellow. Drop the lead.
Get them rods back out, kid. Look at that morning, what a beautiful morning. Beautiful morning.
Mate, it's hard working when you haven't got glasses on and stuff.
You got used to them, didn't you?
No. Put a new little rig on there. And send it right back out onto the spot.
Beautiful.
Or shall I leave it out?
Sign us off, kid, then. Let you know, sign us off, ready for the fish next.
I think I'll leave it out. Rather than disturb it for the last few hours, I might just leave it out now.
You might just leave it out, yeah?
Yeah, just because if there are still fish feeding, and I've got a few hours left.
Have you got the 2 rods on there, have you?
No, I've got 1 rod on the spot.
Where that was?
Yeah, but I've only got, what, 3 hours left?
Yeah.
So if there are fish still feeding on there, which there probably ain't, but if they are, dropping this might spook them. So for the sake of a few hours, I might just leave it out.
And it's not a blank?
It's not a blank, mate. And it's very unlikely I'll catch another one. But there is a rig already on that spot, just in case. You know, those just in cases.
Really good, really good. Well, the GoPro's going to run out in a bit. We'll sign you off with a good little view.
Just looks like my eyes are blue. It's so much easier than the eyes do. Yeah, that's
I imagine it is all there.
That was the close-in spot as well. Close-in spot.
Closing spot.
There we go. I'll just leave that.
Morning has broken.
Morning has broken.
The first morning. Right then. Let's hope for one more then, eh?
And you know what to wake you up on, you went,
Your little friends come back to see you.
hey
Hey, mate.
I went, badge.
Hello, little man. What are you doing? You come back to see us, have you?
Oh, hello. Well, that's it, El Badgio.
You did it, kid. You did it.
The grill father.
You did it. Clear,
Yeah.
empty.
I did it.
It's gone.
It's
It was
gone.
good. Good trip.
One fish. Very good trip. Enjoyable.
£1 fish.
No stress. Good laugh. Nice food. We had a feast, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
German
Yeah,
Donna last night was good.
It was very nice. Nice box.
Excuse me.
But yeah, it's been good.
When we're coming out next?
Nice chill. And we caught a fish as well.
Last
Finished it
knockings.
off.
It's not
I
very
know,
often I get last knockings.
Just finished it off well, didn't
Beautiful fish as well. 23.5 pound. Zip linear. Off the
Zippy,
little baited
zippy.
spot. On a chod rig, which I've not caught on for years. I've not used one for years. So yeah, well happy with that.
Yeah,
When we out next August?
probably.
August.
Sometime
Who knows where we'll be?
Never
Probably
know.
Bluebells. I fancy a bit of linear next time. Bit of linear.
Yeah, defo.
Folks, thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, click on the subscribe. Don't forget code BEZZA, Parker Baits and catchdry. Get yourself a little bit of a bargain. You buying yourself some stuff?
I might do. I might get myself a
That's
one of
on.
them new catchdry lights.
Yeah, catchdry
Yeah.
lights. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And catch you on next time, sometime in August. Anything you want to say?
Ciao, Bella.
Bye bye.